जो जो दिसे सो रोगी, जो जो दिसे सो रोगी। रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी। जो जो दिसे सो रोगी, जो जो दिसे सो रोगी। रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी। हम रोग मनुख को दीना, काम रोग में गल बस लीना। दृष्ट रोग पछ मुँहे पतंगा, नाद रोग खप गए पूरंगा। जो जो दिसे सो रोगी, जो जो दिसे सो रोगी। रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी। जेवा रोग मीन ग्रसियानो, बासन रोग भंवर बिनसानो। हेत रोग का सगल संसारा, त्रिविध रोग में बदे विकारा। जो जो दिसे सो रोगी, जो जो दिसे सो रोगी। रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहत मेरा सतगुर जोगी। जो जो दिसे सो रोगी, जो जो दिसे सो रोगी। दिसै सो रोगी, रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी। जो दिसै सो रोगी, जो दिसै सो रोगी। पार ब्रह्म जिसकी दया, महा पकड़ रोगे काट लिया। टूटे बंधन साध संग पाया, कौन नानक गुर रोग मिटाया। जो दिसै सो रोगी, जो दिसै सो रोगी। रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी। जो दिसै सो रोगी, जो दिसै सो रोगी। रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी। रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी, रोग रहित मेरा सतगुर जोगी। गुरुदेव कह रहे हैं, मनुष्यों को मैं देखता हूँ वो इन रोगों में जन्मते हैं और इन्हीं रोगों में मर जाते हैं। आँखों के रोग दुनिया देख लें, कानों के रोग दुनिया के राग रंग सुन लें, नाक का रोग सूंघ लें और काम वासना से जलता है। रोगों में जन्मता और सबसे बड़ा रोग अहंकार इन रोगों में जन्मता है और इन्हीं रोगों में मर जाता है और फिर जन्म हो जाता है और फिर मरता है और फिर जन्म और फिर मरता है। बिना इन रोगों से छूटे रोग बंद रहे न रति न पावे। ये जब तक रोग छूटेंगे नहीं आपको चैन नहीं मिलने वाला। पर बिन सतगुरु रोग कतहे न जावे। पर बिना सतगुरु के ये रोग छूटते भी तो नहीं है। अब सतगुरु किसको मिलेगा? वो कहते पार ब्रह्म जिन कीनी दया। बाह पकड़ रोगे कड ले। जन्मों से जिन रोगों में जन्मता मर रहा था उससे बाह से पकड़ा निकाल लिया। टूटे बंधन साध संग पाया। बंधन सारे टूट गए मन के। कब? जब साधु संग प्राप्त हुआ, जब सत्संग प्राप्त हुआ। कहो नानक गुरु रोग मिटाया। नानक मैं कहता हूं कि मेरे गुरु ने मेरे सारे रोग मिटा दिए। So what beautiful thing comes out is that usually, normally, ordinarily, every human being is born with all of these diseases. To see, to hear, to feel, to touch, for sex, for ego. These diseases are there. One life gone, dies, another life, another life, another life, another life. And same stupidity being done in continuity. But it is only when a great sadhu happens to come in my life, I hear this satsang, I do the sadhana, and then with the grace of Lord, my all sickness goes away. And then my master as if pulls me out by holding my arm and puts me on the path of divinity, wisdom, samadhi. Now you may wonder, who receives this grace? Well, who will ask for it? You don't ask for it. See, I am pretty popular in denouncing the lust and the greed and asking people to come out of that, and yet sometimes people say, please visit my office. I say, why? Say, if you come there, we'll have flourishing business. I said, what a shameful thing to say. A fakir once used to say in his prayers, in everyday prayers, he used to say this: Lord, all those people who come to me, send them misery. Take away their wealth. Let them never ever have a moment of peace. One day one of his students heard him speaking this. He was maybe too verbal that day. He said, oh my God, what are you doing? We thought you are our well-wisher, and what are you doing? Fakir said, truth is this: when only the world breaks your heart, only then your heart is ready to receive the knowledge. So it is good if the girlfriend runs away. In a way, it is good that you lose your treasures, because they are not the real treasures. I might keep on speaking and speaking and speaking, and discourse after discourse after discourse. No use, nobody is a friend, but you don't pay attention to it. When some friend deceives you, then you will say, oh, nobody is a friend. So why delay in getting this lesson? May God give them quickly. Sometimes these misfortunes only become reason for you to become a spiritual person. Otherwise, you're so busy in partying and making money and following your schedule and running to office, coming back home, running to grocery store, coming back home, running to party, going to dinner, going to lunches, and then exhausted and sleep like a donkey. Wake up again and then again do the dance. This appointment, that meeting, this appointment, that meeting, this appointment, that meeting. People have this, oh my God, the schedules are so tight. They say, I have no time to die. I said, don't worry, when the death will come, it will not ask your permission. मौत पूछेगी क्या? भाई साहब कब खाली हो, कब आऊं? कौन सा डे फ्री है बोलो, उसी दिन आऊंगा. फोन करे, SMS करे, क्या करे, व्हाट्सएप करे. मौत क्या करेगी? करेगी कुछ ना, सीधे आसर धमकेगी. और मैंने हमेशा देखा, घर वाले जब रो रहे होते ना जी, पता ही नहीं था इसने मर जाना है. अभी दुबई में एक माता, हमारे भक्त है, उनकी मृत्यु हो गई, तो उनकी पत्नी कहे, रात कट्टे बैठ के चाय पी, 12 बजे तक बातें करी हैं. वो मैं कही, तो मेरे पास बैठ जा, कोई बात नहीं, हम बात करेंगे. हमने चाय पी, हमने बातें करी 12 बजे तक, फिर वो सो गया. सुबह उठा ही नहीं. बताना तो चाहिए ना मर रहा हूं. I said, my God, how would he know that he would die after the dinner? Because nobody knows when they are going to die. And see the stupidity of the humanity? We are never worried or scared. We never give a thought about this, that we will die. We think, oh no, people die, I don't. Somebody was saying, all my friends whom I knew have died. I sometimes feel so lonely. I really wanted to say, even you are going to die, don't feel lonely too much. She said, my patients have died, my many relatives have died, my friends have died, many people have died. Oh my God, my all good ones have gone. You know, you talk in this language. Everybody talks in this language. I met a family, their grandson was with them, and the granny said this, that my grandson was saying, Mom, who are you going to give this diamond when you will die? What do you mean? Because no woman has planned her death. You plan your party, you plan your overseas vacations, you plan your cruises, right? You plan your pajama parties, by God. But you never plan your death. And here he is outrightly saying, better give me now. You are going to go. Aren't you going to go? When are you going to go? And she got upset. She said, well, you'll only get this when I'll die. And I asked, didn't he said, when are you going to die? People don't create their wills. Sometimes only after 50s or 60s, okay. Oh, that too when a lawyer suggests. Nobody makes the will. And we hoard and we running like a crazy monkey and greed and avi mera, avi mera, avi mera, avi mera, sara kushi mera. You know, like a greedy child. Once I had this small child coming to see me in ashram with his family. So I had this, a basket full of sweets and chocolates. So I called him. I said, pick, take it. His eyes went this wide. And with his small hands, he made the biggest, cluster, just did this. And all the chocolates and toffees were dripping down, falling down. And he quickly gave that bunch to his mother and came back to pick up all those which were on the floor. Oh my God, I haven't seen any greedy person like that. Must be some CEO of some company in last life. So when he came back, I again gave the basket. I said, do you want some more, honey? And he again did the same thing. Okay. And he had all this big heap of sweets. And then I said, there's so many people sitting. Why don't you give them one each? And he gave me a dirty look. I said, but you aren't going to eat all. Why don't you give one? I have this one big basket more. And I pulled it out. And I said, see, I have more. Give this one each. And he gave a big no again. He had small pockets in his knicker, in his shirt. He never had a purse or a bag. But yet he was not ready to give away. And in that child, I saw the whole humanity. People behave in this way only. They want everything. एक पोता दादी के पास आया, दादी पानी पिएगी? नहीं. थोड़ी देर में आया, दादी चाय पिएगी? बोले नहीं, अभी तो चाय पी के हटी हूं मैं, देख मेरा कप पड़ा है. थोड़ी देर में फिर आ गया, दादी टोस्ट खाएगी? बोले बेटा क्या हो गया तेरे को, तू तो मेरे कमरे में भी नहीं आता, आज बार बार आके पूछ रहे. कह रहे मम्मी कहती दादी को पूछा करो, जलाद तभी हमें मिलेगी, नहीं तो चाचू को दे देंगे सब कुछ. इसलिए पूछ रहा हूं. See, children don't know how to mince words. Sometimes they still have that innocence, they still speak the truth. So I am not caring or loving you, I'm just asking you if you want tea, biscuit, toast or anything, because my mom is saying that if you, the grandson, goes and serves the granny, then granny will give everything to us, otherwise everything will go to our uncle. So mind has the sickness. Let's come back to the mind. Mind is a monkey, which is drunk, which is blind, which has been bitten by a scorpion, and which has a sword in his hand, and is jumping around, prancing around. How will this mind be made peaceful and calm? Oh my God, what a challenge a guru has it. But a guru can only give you a guidance, an inspiration, a motivation, but the final responsibility is on your shoulders. So if you do the job, learn well, practice well, then there is so much which I can offer, so much which I can teach. Because you are not yet finished with your ABCs, I can't move on to Shakespeare. So every time I do again the same thing, again the same thing, again the same. I keep on saying, सिमरन करो, करते हो नहीं. फिर मैं बोलती हूँ सिमरन करो, करते हो नहीं. फिर मैं बोलती हूँ सिमरन करो. देखते हैं ढीठ कौन छोड़ जाता है पहले. हम बोलना छोड़ देंगे कि तुम अपनी गंदी आदत सुधारोगे. Last word. Nobody can make your mind calm and peaceful until you have these diseases in your mind. And these diseases will go away, one, by understanding, two, by daily practicing your teachings about disciplining your mind, disciplining your body, and taking care to live an organic, resourceful, conscious lifestyle. So you can create what you are looking for. And you do have that ability. I am one of you. I have done my job. I have done my part. I have done my part of my journey. Hence, today I can say it conclusively with my experience. I'm not just giving some empty words. I'm not an orator. I'm not a teacher. I've just lived it. Just lived it. Burnt myself into this fire of spiritual practices. And with the grace of the Guru, with the grace of the divinity, this beautiful exploration has brought me to a place which is so Himalayan, so lofty, so magnificent, so beautiful, so liberating. Hence I can say, if I can do it, you can do it. It's not a big thing. It is not a big thing. Because you deserve it. And it is your right. Because you and I are one. So if I can do it, you can do it. This is what I heard in my childhood. If Kabir could, then you can. If Mirabai could, you can. The Mahatmas whom I had met and heard, they never said you cannot. They always said you can. If Sant Gyaneshwar can, so can you. If we can, then so can you. And I said, well, I'm game, let's do it. And we did this. So it's coming from my experience. It's not coming just from some books or empty words or some scriptures. No. Please think what I have spoken today. Please think and reflect upon it. Pay attention to it. Look in your own mind. Do you have those diseases or no? If you have it, then you need to understand. Realization of a problem is actually the beginning of a solution. And that's why we are here, to gain the solutions and to bring the solutions in our life. May you become a yogi and not remain a rogi. And may you pave the path of being a yogi and not remain in this gutter. योगी बाबा, योगी बनो, रोगी मत रहो। अब कोई मुझे कहे मैं दुखी हूँ, मैं रोगी हूँ, मैं फलाना हूँ, तो मैं क्या कहूँगी? भाई चिंता मत कर, योग कर, साधना कर और पाओ जो तुम पाने के लिए जन्मे हो। इतना ही कह के वाणी को विश्राम।